Hey guys, this is Moe Bun again. As you can see from the title, in this video we're going to talk about if you want to be a 2D or 3D VTuber. I redebuted my 2D model in the beginning of May and it was a lot of fun. You can check out the full stream on Twitch or check the highlight from my channel. But I will definitely keep using my 3D avatar. Why are you spending money to commission a 2D model then? You might have such question to ask. And I'm going to answer that question. But first of all, I will share some of the pros and cons of using 2D and 3D avatar based on my experience. And then I will tell you why I made such decision to go for a 2D avatar. And I will give you some tips to help you to make your decision. And please note, all the pros and cons and feedbacks are from my personal perspective, so I might not give professional ideas, but I still hope some of my ideas could be helpful to you. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. I will list out the pros of using 2D avatar. First, 2D avatars are closer to anime, and if your fans love anime, you can be much more attractive to them when you are a 2D VTuber than a 3D VTuber. Second, since the 2D avatar is drawn from scratch compared to the vroid, it will give you a lot of freedom. For example, the drawing can get very complex and rich in details in accessories or clothing. You can have customized pose details as you need to draw all the expressions and poses separately. You've also got a lot of potential for making impressive expressions, like laugh, anger, or cry. Third, you can be whoever you want besides being human-shaped. You can be a slime, a furry, or even a toilet. It is all possible to make it with a 2D avatar, but it's not very possible to make non-human shaped in vroid. Fourth, this is totally based on my own understanding. 2D avatar has better face expressions. I think, unconsciously, people would expect 3D characters to have more vivid face expressions. As the body and head were rigged within a certain range, it is less likely that your neck get twisted or eyes looking into two different directions when you move out of bound. After the pros of having 2D avatars, here are the cons. First of all, compared to vroid modeling, 2D avatars are expensive to draw and rig. It is understandable as 3D model can generate some expressions automatically, but with the 2D, you need to draw every expression and poses and rig them bit by bit. Which lead to the second point. Learn and draw live 2D yourself can be very time consuming, especially when you are a beginner in drawing and want to make a good avatar. You will have to spare time to learn live 2D and drawing. Drawing, dividing, and rigging your model to a good level will take you a decent amount of time. Even if you start to understand how it works, you will still need to rig each element and expressions manually. Third, since 2D model requires to draw all the expressions and poses manually, from one side it has infinite possibility of expressions, but on the other side, it brings a limit of the amount of expression due to time and budget. Fourth, with 2D avatar, there is less technology for body tracking and face recognition. If your character might have a lot of body or hand gestures, it might be a bit hard to get recognized when you are using a 2D avatar. And these are the pros and cons I realized myself when using 2D models. Next, I will list out the pros and cons I experienced when using 3D avatar from vroid. Pros of using 3D model. First, making a 3D avatar can be really cheap. With free applications like Visual Studio, you can make your avatar by yourself for free without having professional skills in drawing. Plus, there's a lot of free textures available. You can get a lot of resources. With the help of Unity and Blender, you can also add a lot of customized assets to the 3D model. Second, having a 3D avatar can bring you a lot of interaction possibility. You can interact with audience in many ways. Unlike fixed poses in 2D avatar, there are plenty of technologies available for you to extend your stream and interactions. Third, it is easier to prepare expressions and poses in vroid. After you create the 3D model from vroid Studio, avatar already generated expressions and poses with body and face ready for recognition, so you can use them directly. You don't need to draw or implement the expressions again, so it's really convenient. Fourth, 3D model can be used in multiple places. Besides using the 3D model for streaming or making videos, you can also use your 3D avatar in other apps like VR chat. For me, the biggest advantage is that you can totally make it for free by yourself, and it is a good way to start developing some ideas. The cons of using 3D avatar. First, when you are inexperienced, it's very likely that your avatar will come out looking a bit rough or very generic, just like my first model. Then I remade my model into 2.0 version after I'm a bit more experienced. Don't expect the first one to come out 100% perfect. Of course, you can make improvement from it. Second, it is harder to bring a 2D look into your model. There are some tricks to make your 3D model looking 2D. If you're interested, just leave a comment down below. Third, there are a lot of body and face tracking devices, but tracking device can easily cost a lot of money and they keep updating each year, so it might be a big investment. Fourth, if you are like me, only know how to use vroid, then you are basically stuck in your human form. You can have ears, tails, but you can't be a slime or a toilet. And number 5, 3D avatars can go broke. Sometimes your leg can go through your clothes in certain poses, and your neck can go twisted when you go out of bound. And these are the pros and cons for using 2D and 3D avatars based on my own experience. Now I'm going to explain why I turned from a 3D VTuber to a 2D VTuber. First, I am a big fan of shoujo manga. I personally prefer 2D avatars. It is closer to manga than 3D looks, so I just commissioned a 2D model in the end. Second, I'm not planning to get body recognition technology anytime soon. I just want to interact in a simple way, so advantages of having 3D model is not really necessary for me. Third, I designed the avatar in 3D first. Through time, I realized I want not only a more 2D look, but I also want to have more detailed accessories. For example, my tote bag, or have my cat with me. This is not easy to make in vroid. So after comparing pros and cons and think what is actually necessary for me, I decide to get a 2D model and save the 3D model for later use. In the end, I'll give you some tips you need to keep in mind when you choose an avatar. First, think about what you really want. In the beginning, when you don't have experience in streaming or don't have a character in mind, you should sit down and have a brainstorm of what you want first. If you want to be a slime, then the vroid 3D model is not your choice. If you want to be in human form, then you need to think if you need a 2D or 3D avatar. Compare if you want to try streaming under budget or you want customized accessories. And also think about the way of interactions with your audience. But most importantly, what you like. You can only enjoy the stream yourself when you like your avatar. If you are not sure if you want to become a VTuber or you are having a budget, just try the cheapest option to see if you like this character or even like streaming. You can try PNG stream or make 3D model yourself. Lastly, don't regret your decision and have fun. You have put a lot of effort in it and you can always improve it. And that's all for my video about choosing 2D or 3D avatar. Please leave a like or comment if this video helps you. Subscribe and stay tuned for more videos and scheduled streams. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!